is Inside the NBA. It is presented by McDonald's, and it comes to you live from Studio J here in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson with Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, who's now a father-in-law, and Shaquille O'Neal as well. San Antonio completely turns things around in Portland. A 17-point halftime deficit becomes a 21-point victory, and here's the way it played out this afternoon at Moda Center in Portland. Victor Wembanyama cleared to return from concussion protocol after missing Game 3, and right away knocks down a three.
He was shooting that thing early.
Shaden Sharp pulling up and knocking down the three.
Right,
Portland full of fire here in the first half of this game.
Wow.
Wemby.
That floppy down right there, Kenny.
Yeah, you know, the one thing about Portland, they were also floppy downhill. So
that boy floppy downhill.
Yeah.
In the first half, and they went away from that in the second half.
Oh.
All of these drive to the rims and creating contact and creating action was not there, Ernie, in the second half.
I think the main thing, Kenny, the game slowed down. Because they had like a jailbreak. That's when they had their best. They're not a good shooting team.
Yeah, 58-41, your halftime score. San Antonio comes out 13-0, which turns into a 23-4 run and the lead.
That's what the system does, Ernie. They never panic. They just keep playing.
7 blocks on the day from Wembanyama.
Oh.
And San Antonio just
throw it up there.
Dominating the second half.
Yeah, they went to the paint. Then they said, okay.
Glad we asked to show some De'Aaron Fox, because he was the best player on the court today.
Yeah, right around now. This was when he took over.
This when he took over. Wemby had a hell of a game, but De'Aaron Fox was the reason the Spurs won this
28, 6, and 7 for De'Aaron Fox. We hope to speak with De'Aaron Fox here before our show is over. There's Keldon Johnson, your
nice
sixth man of the year. And then Stephon Castle got hacked by Avdia.
That should have been a technical only on Castle right there.
Only on Castle.
Only on Castle.
Or 2-1.
No,
yeah, 2-1, because he instigated this.
No, he did.
Yes, he did.
He didn't instigate it?
Yeah, right
What's
there.
that?
What's that?
That's not instigation?
Putting the ball in somebody's
Bro,
chest.
he got fouled hard and the ref ain't call it.
He did call it.
No, he didn't call it.
The ref did call it.
No, he went to the line.
He didn't call a foul.
Yeah, they called a foul. You didn't watch the game?
They didn't call it.
Yeah,
They called a foul.
They didn't call hard foul, but they called
Way to go,
it.
Castle. Way to put the ball right in his
You
chest.
can't put that ball in nobody's chest and think they're not going to react.
They can
No,
react all
the
they
refs
want.
blew that one. That should have been technical or 2-on-1 guy, but not an even match.
That's how you're trying to beat people by whining and complaining.
Yeah, nobody whining. You put that ball in my chest, I'm going to act too.
You did. You actually threw the ball at him.
I did hit him in the head. But they stopped the tape. They stopped the tape.
114-93. You guys went through that last night. I don't think we need to.
They did it. They had it last night. I didn't
Again.
watch y'all. I just watched the game last night.
Spurs, by the way, now 13-0 this season when they hold teams under 100, and this final is 114-93. Second half score, 73-35. In favor of San Antonio as they take a 3-1 series lead. I told you that we hope to speak to De'Aaron Fox, and by golly, there is De'Aaron Fox joining us from Portland. Swiper, thanks a lot for taking some time with us, man. Appreciate you.
No problem at all.
So you guys found another gear there in the third quarter. What was the key to finding it?
I think we took good shots. I think that's where it started. We took good shots. We kept them out of the paint. That's where it started for us, and we just rode that momentum. And in the first half, we turned the ball over. We didn't take good shots. They got out in transition, and I think that was the most points they scored in a half this series. So, you know, no wonder they were up.
That's what I'm talking about right there. He's all.
De'Aaron, we always talk about, San Antonio, the culture. I like to call it the system. When you guys were down by 17, what was the message from the coaching staff and veterans like yourself and Harrison Barnes to youngsters? What did you say for the guys to come back out?
We need to get back to the way that we are used to playing. That's all it was. It wasn't that we were, missing shots or just, the natural things that happen in basketball. We weren't playing the right way. That's what it was. It was black and white. We knew what we needed to fix. Third quarter, we came out. First 5 minutes, we hit first. We passed the ball. We got good shots. We kept them out of the paint, and that's what made the game turn around. If we weren't making shots, so be it. That happens in basketball. But we weren't playing the right way in the first half.
You know, you and Harrison are actually the only two guys actually ever been in the playoffs pretty much on this team. Have you talked to like Victor was so excited talking to Malika after the game. Like he was excited for his first road playoff game. Have you had any conversation with these guys? Because obviously when y'all start playing against better competition, the intensity is going to ratchet up. How are you and Harrison talking to the young guys about it?
Yeah, I think it's funny. We actually played Golden State the game before All-Star break, and they came out. They got up, I think, like 18 or 19. They were extremely physical. You know, refs weren't calling the fouls. And in the huddle, we told them, like, this is what the playoffs is going to feel like. They're going to scratch, you're going to hold, you're going to get hit, and refs are going to swallow their whistle. That is what it is. Refs say that, you know, the NBA says that they don't officiate the games differently in the playoffs. We all got eyes and we can see it. So I think that is what prepared us. And then once we started getting down the stretch of the season, we told guys, like, this isn't what games are going to feel like. You're going to come in, you're going to get hit, you're going to look at them. They're not going to say anything. You're going to ride the wave of the crowd. I think us having a home game for the first game of the playoffs was great for us because you kind of don't know how people will react on the road. I think we were able to settle in fine, and I think they've been great. We got dogs on this team. Regardless of what they don't know, they go out there, they have instincts, and they play the game.
You know what's interesting is that you guys have, at least against Portland, you have a winning record when Wemby doesn't play. How does your role change when he's in the lineup or out the lineup? One as a team and individually for you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously when he's in there, he does so much for us that we feel that role whenever he's out. You know, he protects the rim, he shoots threes, he catches lobs. Whenever you don't have that, you're not going to just get that production from one player. So we all feel like we have to do more. He hadn't played against Portland until the first game, obviously. But as a team, I mean, he's missed 17 games. I missed, I think, 10 games. We've had guys that have missed games, and we have such a deep team that we were, especially throughout the regular season, we were able to sustain the way that we were playing. And if he's in or out, or if anybody else is in or out, we know how to play we know how to play without somebody in the lineup, and I think that's why we were so good this year.
De'Aaron, last thing. When you made your debut in the NBA, Dylan Harper was 11. Stephon Castle was like 13 years old. Describe for me the dynamic with you three, because everybody talks about those San Antonio guards. So what's the relationship like, and what have you shared with them? What have you learned from them, even though they're younger?
Absolutely love them, man. They are, one, they're just great humans, and two, they're extremely talented players, but they start calling me Unc. I'm like, bro, I'm not even 30 yet. Like, what are we talking about? But nah, man, they just bring like light into a room. Like the dynamic is great because, you know, I mean, I have kids, but I don't feel like I'm that old yet. But those two, man, them and plus Carter, like and this guy's 22. Like we have a young old veteran team. Like we got a good mix of guys. We got a good mix of guys, and I think everybody loves each other. Everybody wants to see everybody else succeed, and that's why whenever we were playing that way in the first half, we're like, that's not the right way to play. And we came back out, guys started moving the ball. Dev, I think, was big for us in the third quarter, and like you start seeing the love and appreciation that everybody has for each other.
Hey, Unc, thanks for taking a few minutes with us. We do appreciate that. It's 28-year-old De'Aaron Fox joining us here on Inside the NBA. Nice going on Game 4, and a huge Game 4 it was for you with 28, 6, and 7. Thanks a lot, brother.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all.
That's amazing.
You know who's a great interview? De'Aaron Fox.
No, but it's really weird. As long as that kid been around, he's only 28.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
And he's ratcheting things up. He's not ratcheting them. You said he's ratcheting them up. You're ratchet, but he was ratcheting things up.
Yeah, let him know.
Yeah. Castle didn't instigate.
That's right.
Oh, and hey, listen, Chris Dudley should have came back at you.
But guess what he did? Because he's soft like you. SOF capital T.
Okay. Tell you what. I wish they showed the rest of that tape because I'm pretty sure the guy on top is the one winning the fight.
That's all right.
I want to see that tape again.
That's all right.
Let's reenact it.
Hey, we got some breaking news. Joel Embiid will return tonight, says Shams Charania. Game 4 against the Celtics, 2 weeks after surgery for appendicitis.
How serious is that, Shaq?
It's a minor surgery, a right incision right there on the hip.
Yeah, but it is surgery, right?
Minor surgery.
Okay. It is surgery.
Yeah, but it's a minor surgery.
It's minor when you're not getting
Yeah, it's a minor surgery if it's on somebody else.
Meantime, how does this impact Philadelphia tonight?
Philadelphia's in trouble. I don't think Philadelphia can beat Boston. Number one, I don't think Joel I hate saying it, I don't know if he can be effective. Probably ain't been able to run for 2 weeks and had surgery. I don't think you just run out there and gonna be effective. I mean, basketball, man, conditioning matters. And like I say, he had surgery first. He hadn't been able to work out more than likely. So the notion he gonna come back, but the Celtics just got a better team. I told you, I love Maxey, I love VJ, but I think the Celtics gonna finish this off in 5.
I have to agree with Chuck. I think the Celtics know the situation at hand, and I don't even think they'll worry about Joel Embiid. They just have to continue to do what they do. And I think, having Embiid back in the lineup is going to slow Philadelphia down a little bit because they're going to waste time looking for him.
Kenny?
Well,
this is going to be good.
no, anytime you have a player of his magnitude, he is a magnet, meaning like you have to pay attention and you may have to double. So you just can't say, oh, Joel Embiid is playing, we're not going to double him. We're just not going to think that he's Joel Embiid from 2 weeks before the surgery.
Double him where? On the three-point line?
He goes in the box, he goes on the three-point line. So you have to pay attention to him. So your game plan has to be somewhat cautious. You might not be as tactical early, but you have to be cautious that this guy could get rolling. And you don't want him to get rolling.
And I disagree with that. I think that'd be bad coaching because he hadn't played basketball.
So you think ignore the fact that he's Joel Embiid?
Yes.
And just let him play one-on-one.
Because he won't. If you say get rolling, he won't be in condition enough to get rolling. He hadn't played basketball. What you think he gonna put on a do no so perform? He gonna get 40?
No, just saw it, but I did see a guy from Boston come back from an ACL and didn't play all season, and his first game back was pretty effective. And you needed to pay attention. And when I'm talking about Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum had went down to the G League, had been practicing for a month.
This guy only been out 2 weeks, Chuck. He's not been gone.
He had surgery and ain't played in 2 weeks.
Minor surgery.
Stop
minor.
There's no such thing as
Let us see. We'll see how that develops
he didn't have an
tonight
ingrown toenail.
in
He had
Philadelphia.
appendicitis.
Meantime, here's the other breaking news. Durant expected to miss Game 4 against the Lakers with a bone bruise in his sprained ankle, which would sideline him 2 to 3 weeks in season. He's had around-the-clock treatment to play, but has not been cleared by doctors. I saw an Underdog, correct me if I'm wrong, on the latest NBA injury report at 5:45 that he was out. No doubt. Yeah, so Houston trying to dodge a sweep against the Lakers and no KD.
Well, the Rockets are definitely going to come out and play with desperation. They have to. The game was on the line. I used to love our slogan, win or go home. Definitely gotta and better win this game. But the Lakers should not mess around, should not be comfortable with our 3-0 lead. Last game, the Rockets should have won, but things happen where you were able to win. So, this game will be more about the Lakers than it is more about the Rockets for me.
Austin Reeves, by the way, still listed as questionable.
Wait, that'd be stupid for him to play.
I'm just saying he's still listed.
I understand, but that would just be stupid. I mean, if he's going to come back, it would be just like they're up 3-0. And if it was 2-1, that'd be different. But to play him in Game 4, that would just be stupid. But this series is over, man. This is a sweep. This is a wrap. This game, they go 1-2-3 Cancun, first thing tomorrow.
Wow. Well, the one thing that if you're a Laker fan, you're happy to see is there are guys who, when they give him more responsibility, they can handle it. Marcus Smart being one of them. Someone who was supposed to just come in and you're going to be the defensive stopper when guys get rolling, and we're going to get a ball at Austin Reeves and Luka and to LeBron, and you just spread the floor. And now he's shown that he can also play make. So you could add that element when one of those come back, and even when both come back, the fact that he can still play make at this stage of his career, which I don't know if they thought he could do, because without him doing what he's doing, and as great as LeBron is playing, they are not 3-0 against the Rockets without Marcus Smart.
Kennard's been great, too.
Yeah, Kennard's been great.
Yeah. Smart, 11 steals, 5 blocks in the series, in addition to scoring 20 a night. By the way, Shaq also claims he has 2 appendixes.
No, I had.
And you had them both removed.
Yep, when I was 2 years old.
Okay.
All right.
You had 14 total.
I don't know what to believe out of that story, to tell you the truth.
With no anesthesia.
We welcome you back to Inside the NBA, presented by McDonald's.
My favorite city.
Scotty Barnes had 33 in Game 3. Donovan Mitchell held to 15.
I keep
in that
telling
game.
y'all, Scotty Barnes, one of the 10, 15 best players in the world.
This game was 60-58 through 3 quarters.
Stop the ball.
You heard me. Scotty Barnes there at 23, 9, and 6. Spider Mitchell. Man, I'm telling you, open looks and good shots were hard to come by, and both teams struggled. But we'll show you some buckets.
Yeah,
here.
you're showing us a lot of mates.
run.
He showed that, boy, we got the best staff in the world to find all these damn mates.
Oh, give me that.
They would lead by 7 with the Cavs, and then Toronto comes back at him. Brandon Ingram for 3 had 23, but it took him 23 shots. R.J. Barrett,
too little.
Now with the Cavs up 1.
This is great defense by the
Jamal Shed right here. Yep.
Why are all these guys standing right together?
Got the violation.
Why are they standing right together? That makes 0 sense.
Scotty Barnes trying to take advantage immediately.
That's how you take the ball to the basket.
Yes, you do. He would hit 2 free throws. And the Toronto would have the lead. Spider can't get it to go. Ball's out of bounds.
This was a foul.
Looks like it's off of Ingram.
Yeah, but that was
Max
a foul.
Strus got his hands in there.
Yeah, that was a foul, though.
Yeah.
This was a terrible shot.
Yeah.
Well, there ain't no foul.
12 seconds to go. Tries to force that 3 headlong into the crowd. And they're loving it.
Now go
in
Jurassic
Park. 93-89. The Raptors win it and tie the series up at 2 games apiece. 3rd lowest field goal percentage in a win in a playoff game for Toronto at 32%. And a rare both teams under 100 game happened 18 times in the 1,230 games played this year in the NBA, and it's happened twice now in the playoffs. That's a lot of information. A wise man once said, you don't play basketball to get in shape, you get in shape
to play basketball. 100%.
So that was you who said that.
That was me.
There's Joel.
Also,
taking a look at it.
Wise man once says most good athletes don't get out of shape in 2 weeks.
Ernie?
Unsullied by sponsorship, you might have heard, since
1989.
Thank you very much, Dr. O'Neill, and your 2 appendixes. So there was an interesting article. The Athletic is great. Read The Athletic? I love The Athletic.
Okay.
Yeah. Jason Quick had an article after the Denver game last night. Said, Nikola and the Nuggets face more than just a brief controversy in Minnesota. Someone stole my underwear, Jokic announced, and part alarmed, part panicked, and part irritated. So we were someone stole Joker's underwear. Who do we assign to that story to get to the bottom of it? Shams Charania.
Oh, okay.
Hey EJ, turns out the situation in Minnesota was a false alarm and the Joker was able to find his underwear in the locker room post-game. But my sources are telling me that there have been some reported incidents where items have gone missing from the lockers in the Atlanta area. And in fact, one of my sources just sent me this startling security footage taken just this afternoon.
Yeah, that's
Wait, does that guy look familiar?
That's Underdog.
How you know that's Underdog?
Ain't nobody that small in this locker room.
Well, Alex is the same height.
No, Alex is not that. That's Underdog all day.
Wait, who's stealing albums? First of all, who got Shrek in their damn locker?
You?
I don't have no damn Shrek in my locker.
That's Shaq.
Fine, Emmy.
Wait,
That's Underdog.
Let me
He's
see.
not on the same outfit he had today.
I want to see the facial recognition.
No, all you have to do is look at the outfit he had on.
He's stolen some Icy Hot. He's got an Emmy.
Is that a Twinkie?
That's out of your locker.
What album is that, by
That's
the way?
the
Underdog?
Gobert.
Rudy Gobert. Greatest hits.
It's what he's got on it.
You got Shrek in your locker? Oh. I really think you got a Shrek mug.
Boombox in there.
Yeah, that's Kenny's locker.
Yeah.
Hand on his knees.
Hands on your knees.
That's Chuck's locker.
No, I brush my teeth a lot. Y'all know that.
No, look, Chuck has the cleanest locker I ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna let him.
You know
do
Chuck's
this
a clean fanatic.
No,
my
you're
locker's
OCD.
always clean.
C is OC past D.
Yeah.
I just like to be clean, man.
No, that's past D, man. It's
Chuck,
ridiculous.
how many kids I got?
12.
Want to meet one of them?
Yeah.
Dito, come here.
Dito,
Hurry
come
up.
on up.
Run, man. We only got 5 seconds.
This is your boy, son.
Hey.
You're gonna take somebody
That's
else.
a wrap for Inside
That's a good-looking
the
kid
NBA.
right there.
Yes.
For Kenny, Chuck, and Shaq, Ernie Johnson. Hey, hockey straight ahead.
man?
Tampa Bay.